Welcome to another video. All right, now we have this SSCE question 6 and 7 theory, section B 2024. Okay, we're done with section A. Now we have section B. Now, question 6. Okay, now for question 6 is all about geometric progression. Now, question 7 is all about data collection. Geometric progression is the sequence of a finite number. That's a sequence of numbers where each term, that's each term after the first term, okay, can be determined by multiplying the previous term by a constant number, which is a non-zero fixed number called common ratio. Yeah, called common ratio. So in this case, we are given x plus 2, 4x plus 3, 7x plus 24 are consecutive terms, okay? Are consecutive terms of a geometric progression, GP, okay? Find the value of x and also the common ratio. Now, we know that when we have a sequence that is in GP, we have sequence of numbers, or we have sequence when we are giving a sequence which is in GP, then for us to know that it is what it is in GP, then we must be sure that it is characterized by what we call common ratio. Okay, so which means based on what we are giving here, so let's say we are giving first, second, and third terms, okay, which are x plus 2, okay, 4x plus 3, and 7x plus 24. Okay, first, second terms, okay, which are x plus 2, 4x plus 3, and 7x plus 24 are in what? Are in GP. So if they are in GP, now common ratio, when we talk about common ratio, common ratio can be expressed as the ratio of the succeeding term to its what preceding term, or the subsequent term over what over the previous term. So which means we can use the formula for common ratio. Okay, we know that common ratio is T2 over T1 equals to T3 over what T2. So in this case, our T1 will be x plus 2, then T2 will be 4x plus 3, and then T3 would be 7x plus 24. Okay, so that's the now we're going to use this formula, we're going to use this formula for common ratio to obtain the value of x. All right, so we're going to use T2 over T1 equals to T3 over T2. Now we have T2 here to be what? 4x plus 3, okay, over T1, which is x plus 2, equals to, now T3 over T2, that will be 7x plus 24 over T2, which is 4x plus 3. So here we have to cross multiply. We cross multiply so that this is going to become 4x multiplied by 4x. That will be 4x, that's 4x plus 3 multiplied by 4x plus 3. That will be 4x plus 3 raised to the power of what? 2, equals to x plus 2, okay, multiplied by 7x plus 24. All right, so that is x plus 2 multiplied by 7x plus 24. Okay, so let's expand the left-hand side, which is square of 4x plus 3. That will be 16x squared plus 4 times 3, that's 12. That will be 24x, okay, then it's x. Then plus 9 equals to x times 7x, that will be 7x squared. Then x times 24x, that x times 24, that will be 24x. Then also 2 times 7x, okay, so we have 24x, Then 2 times 7x, that will be 14x. 2 times 24, that will be 48. That will be 48. Okay, so let's combine like terms. Now we know that 24x will cancel out from both sides. So we're going to have, now I'm going to move 7x squared to the left hand side. So we have 16x squared minus 7x squared plus 9, then minus 48. Then I will again move this 14 to the left hand side. Then minus 14x equals to 0. So 16x squared minus 7x squared, that will be 9x squared. Okay, so then we have negative 14x. Then positive 9 minus 48. That will be 9 minus 48. Yeah, that will be minus 39. That will be equals to 0. All right. That will be equals to 0. So in this case, we have a quadratic equation. Okay, now to solve this quadratic equation, now let's make use of the quadratic formula. So using quadratic formula, so we know that x will be negative b plus or minus radical b squared minus 4ac over what? 2a. So where a is 9, b is minus 14, and then c is what? Negative 39. Okay, so the value of x is what we are looking for. So this will be negative minus 14. That will be 14 plus or minus radical minus 14 raised to the power of 2 minus 4 times a. A is 9. Okay, multiply by c, which is minus 39 all over 2 multiplied by 9. Okay, all over 2 multiplied by 9. So that means we have to substitute these values. Okay, because the formula is x equals to negative b plus or minus radical b squared minus 4ac over what? 2a. All right, so now what is 14 squared? That will be 196. Then what is 36? Because 4 times 9 is 36. 36 multiplied by 39, that will be 1404. Now, negative times negative will be what? Positive. So we then have x equals to 14 plus or minus the square root of 196 plus 1404 over what? 18. Over 18. So 1404 plus 196, that will be 1600. All right, so x equals to 14 plus or minus 1600 over what? 18. Now the square root of 1600 will be 40. Yeah, the square root of 1600 will be 40. So this will be x equals to plus or minus 40 divided by what? 18. So that x will be 14 plus 40 over 18, or x will be 14 minus 40 over what? 18. 14 plus 40, that will be 54. So that's 54 over what? 18. Okay, or x equals to 14 minus 40, that's going to be 26. 14 minus 40 minus 26. 14 minus 40, that will be minus 26. So this is minus 26 over 18. Now 54 divided by 18, that will be 3. Okay, then here we have, we can divide this by 2. That will be negative 13. So x will be negative 13 over what? Over 9. So that's the value of, these are the values of x. These are the values of x. Now also we want to calculate the common ratio. To calculate the common ratio, okay? To calculate the common ratio, that's b, common ratio. So we need to first find the word, the sequence. That is, we are going to plug in the value of x. So when x is equals to 3, this will be 3 plus 2, that will be 5. When x equals to 3, okay? So we are looking for the common ratio, but we need to first find the sequence, like I said. So we have 3 plus 2, that will be 3 plus 2, okay? Then 4 times 3 plus 3. Then lastly, we have 7 times 3 plus 24. Okay, So that will be at x equals to 3. We have at x equals to 3. So we have this is 5. Now 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 3, that's 15. Okay. Then also 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 24, that'll be 45. So this is 45. That's so now, which means the common ratio will be 15 over 5. And that's what? 3. That is when x equals to what? 3. When x is equals to 3. But when x is equals to minus 13 over 9, when x equals to minus 13 over 9, at x equals to minus 13 over 9. So the first one we have x plus 2. So that will be minus 13, okay, minus 13 over 9 plus 2. Then also we have 4 times minus 13 over 9 plus 3. Then also we have 7 times minus 13 over 9 plus 24. Okay, so in this case, we're going to have the sequence will now be 9 times 2, that's 18. So negative 13 plus 18, that will be 5 over 9. So we are going to have the sequence. The sequence will be 5 over 9. Now in this case we have 9 times 3 to be 27. 4 times 3, that will be 42. Yeah, that's 42. So 40 minus 42 plus 27. Yes, 27 minus 42. Okay, 27 minus 42. That will be okay. So that will be 25, negative 25. So this will be negative 25 over what? Over 9. Then also we have, what is 9 times 24? 9 multiplied by 24. Okay, 9 multiplied by 24 is 216. Okay, so what is 216 minus whatever we get from 7 times 13? So we have 216 minus 91. Okay, 216 minus 91, which is negative 125. So we have this to be minus 125 over 9. So to obtain the common ratio, we know that common ratio is T2 over T1. So T2, that will be minus 25 over 9 divided by 5 over 9. Okay, divided by 5 over 9. So the common ratio would be negative 25 over 9 multiplied by 9 over 5. So that 5 out of 25, that will be what? 5. So the common ratio will be minus 5. So, but remember, we're only looking for the first, that's common ratio. So now, but this is very important. So because we got two values for x. So one is when x equals to 3, and the other value is when x equals to minus 13 over 9. And that is our solution for B. All right, number 7. Number 7. Okay, number 7. Now, for number 7, we are given the table shows the ages of 20 children in a household, given that x ratio y equals to 1 ratio 2. So we are giving x ratio y to be 1 ratio 2. Okay, so we want to find the value of x and y, and also the mean age of the children. Okay, to be able to calculate the values of x and y, first thing is we need to understand that now we can use the total frequency, because we are given that the table shows the ages of 20 children. So which means the total frequency summation f is 20. So the total frequency is the sum of all the frequencies. Okay, so which means we're going to write summation f, and that'll be 20 equals to 2 plus 2x minus 1, then plus y plus 2 plus 4 plus 2, then plus y minus 1. All right, so 2 minus 1, that will be 1. 1 plus 2, that's 3. 3 plus 4, that will be 7. 7 plus 2, that will be 9. Then 9 minus 1, that will be 8. So that will be 8. So 2x, then we have 2x. Then y plus y, that will be 2y. Okay, so The equation now, what we have now is 20 equals to 8 plus 2x plus 2y. Okay, yeah. So we are giving the relationship, we are giving the ratio of x and y. So we can express x in terms of y or y in terms of x. So from what we have here, x ratio y equals to 1 ratio 2. Okay, we can then write this to be x over y equals to 1 over 2. So y times 1, that will be y. 2 times x, that will be 2x. So that's the equation connecting x and y. So I'm going to replace y with 2x in this equation. So then have 20 equals to 8 plus 2x plus 2 times 2x because y is what? 2x. So this will be 20 equals to 8 plus 2x. 20 equals to 8 plus 2x plus 4x. And that will be because 2 times 2x is 4x. So this will be 8 plus 4x plus 2x. That will be 6x. That will be 6x. All right, so we can now combine like terms. So we have 20 minus 8 equals to 6x. So 6x equals to 12. Then we can divide each side. Remember to state your reason. WAEC student, remember to state your reason. Okay, you must tell why you are dividing both sides by what? By a particular, that's a coefficient of variable. All right, so divide both sides by x, by 6, so that x will be equals to 2. So the value of x is 2. But what is now the value of y? Now, to get the value of y, we know that y is equals to 2x. So which means that y will be equals to 2 times 2. So that the value of y will be what? 4. So therefore, okay, we have x equals to 2, okay, then y equals to what? Equals to 4. That's the answer. Y is equals to 4. Okay, so now let's calculate the mean age. Let's calculate the mean age. So this is A, 7A. Now for 7B, mean age. Now to calculate the mean age, we know that mean, okay, when we talk about mean can be expressed as the sum of values over the number of observation or total frequency, okay? And we know that the total frequency is what? 20. So let's get the sum of the values. Now, we know that when we plug in the value of x, when we plug in the value of x in this case, okay, when we plug in the value of now, when we plug in the value of x, which is 2, so this will be 2 times x, that will be 2, and 2 times x, okay, and we know the value of x is 2, so 2 times 2, that's 4, 4 minus 1, this will be 3, okay. Now the value of y is 4, so 4 plus 2, that will be 6, so this will be 6, okay. Then the value of y again is 4, so 4 minus 1, this will be what? 3. So we have our frequencies. So in this case, because this is a group data, remember, data is a collection of information, okay, in the form of numerical what? Values. So in this case, we have group data because we can classify data as grouped and ungrouped data, quantitative and what? Qualitative data, and many other types, primary and secondary data. All right, so in this case, so we have 5. So the age now represent more like the class mark or the midpoint of the class. So we're going to make use of summation fx over summation f. So which means that the mean age of the children would be what we have here as frequency times, that's the sum of the product of the frequency of each child and the corresponding word frequency, the sum of the product of the frequency of each child and the age of each child. Okay, so in this case, we're going to have 5 multiplied by 2, that is 2 times 5, which is f of x. Then we also have, this is 3, so this will be plus 3 multiplied by what? By 6. Then plus, this will be 6, so 6 multiplied by 7. Then plus 4 multiplied by 8. Then plus 2 multiplied by 9. then plus 3 multiplied by 10. Now, don't forget that the total frequency is what? 20. So to calculate the mean age will be 2 times 5, which is what? 10. 3 times 6, that's 18. 6 times 7, that will be 42. 4 times 8, that will be 32. 2 times 9, that will be 18. 3 times 10, that will be 30. All over 20. All over 20. All right, so we have 10 plus 18 plus 42 plus 32 plus 18, then plus 30. That will be 150. So the mean age will be 150 divided by 20, okay? So that the mean age will be 7.5, okay? So we have the mean age to be 7.5. This is the mean age of the children, okay? That's the mean age of the children. The quality of your preparation will always determine the quality of your performance. So get started. Bye bye.